Okay, so took the deck for the third week in a row. I didn't do as well as I expected because okay, so let's rewind 2 weeks, right? So 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago, I took Synchro for the first time since the new support was released, right? Because I felt the deck was like, okay, yeah, this is solid. I got top four. I went 5-2, and I was implementing droplets, forbidden droplets. It was amazing. The following week, it was extravaganza. I went 6-2, got top four, and I implemented triple tactic talents. So both weeks were very different. The decks were very different. So I was like, the third week, okay, let me see. The third week should be fine because I have access to both this time. I have access to forbidden droplets and triple tactic talents. So I was like, it should be good. It should be, right? On paper, in theory, it should be amazing. So I take it in. Let me just show the deck list and then I'll get into it when I get to those cards. Okay, so first, MVT was calling these skaters. I was like, oh, a skater, like a skater, like a skater. Is that how you pronounce it? A skater. I've been pronouncing it wrong then. This card's cool. Skater Dawnwalker. It does everything you want to do. Discards a card. Special summons a level 3 tuner. It lets you have some plays apart from just doing a cash ruler. You can summon double summon what's it called? Converter, make a librarian, bring the fire ant back, make Omega or cash ruler while getting a draw. So that's pretty neat. Then of course you have Synchron, Synchron, the new support. This card's amazing. Triple Junk Synchron, Perfect Secrets, dude. These went through the roof. They were $10, and then now they're like freaking $30-40. That's crazy, dude. That's insane. Thank you, Nick, man. Dude, this guy's he's freaking sourcing me out these Synchron cards. Perfect. Okay, Caligo. Oh, and Josh as well. Josh as well. Thank you, Josh. Okay, Caligo. This card's amazing. Not for the fact that you can just special summon it, because when you control Dark, it's more so when you go your junk summon. Most of the time, you're gonna prompt a response here because they don't want you to bring back a doppel, because once you bring a doppel, it gets really, really awkward for them because it makes it really weird for them to interact because the tokens are just there, you know. So like it prompts a response right away. So the moment you have one of these in graveyard, because although you will because of chaos ruler, you go summon effective junk, target any of these guys. They're gonna they don't want you to bring these guys back because if you sync with this, you bring back a tuner. You sync with this, you get tokens. Like you don't want them. They do not want you to bring this back. So then when that happens, you go, okay, it's fine, special. And then your speeder will resolve. Like that's the main reason why you play that and why it's so good. One of course, you have Stardust Trail. I drew this so much, dude. I was drawing these way too often yesterday. It was like kind of annoying. So yeah, Stardust Trail, Fire Ant, Escator, Synchron Carrier. So I can't go back Escator. I just say Escator, freaking MVT. So it's a Cyber Synchron. One's enough. I see people playing two multiples, and I don't know, like maybe in a Desires build, when you can afford to play two, max this out because you're scared of banishing them. But I think one's fine. Like, and then of course you have your triple tuning, searches any synchron, which is amazing. Mills a card, mills double sometimes. It's such a good play. Synchro overtake, amazing. This card, this new support from Donner Majesty. It's exactly what the deck needed. It was just amazing. It's a teleport. It's reborn from grave or hand or deck. Add to from deck to grave to hand. It's amazing. I have your one of course, reinforcement the army, Stardust Illumination, Monster Reborn, Magical Midbreaker Field, and of course, Call by the Grave. Amazing. I drew this quite often. It was pretty insane. Oh my god, Yugioh ratios are a myth, dude. Okay, so okay, this is where the issue lies. Okay, so in theory, this once again, thank you, Connor. Okay, so in theory, it should have done better, right? Because you're playing both of them, because these are your utility cards. They allow your combo to progress, right, without any hinders. So this covers hand traps, this covers build-a-boards, and this covers back row. Like this is perfect for what you want to do because any combo deck wants to clear the path and just combo off. This one is because this deck is very prone to ashing or draw or like just hand trap interactions, right? So then that's when they'll bite the first prompt, and then you go, okay, I have junk anyways. I have this there anyway. You already have the cards you need. So then you go Super Tactics and you hit the Nibiru, hit the Imperm, hit the second Veiler. Like it just in that regard is amazing. And droplets, they build the board. Okay, it's fine. There's so many things you want to discard. Like you don't mind discarding these guys. And you just clear just nullify boards and just pop off. And then Twisters, same thing. Backward X. It's amazing. The fact that you can go Twisters chain droplets is insane. Like it's so good. But I kept seeing way too many of these. it was so annoying. I was like, there was a game where I would open a double this, and like this, and I was like, well, that's not good. That's just not good. Cause like the previous week, one of these was Veilers, and if they were Veiler and a converter, that would combo. But then I didn't have Veilers. So I was like, oh well, fuck. You know, it was like So it's either you have to play 6 of these, or it's either gonna be cut this, play these 3, cut this, play these 3, or cut this, play these 3, or you can cut these 3 and play 2 of each. Like that's the ratios we have to be looking at. If assuming you have access to these cards, because these cards are quite expensive. But like if you want like an alternative, I guess you can go like because this is 42 cards. So let's say you cut, so you have like 42 main. This is solid. The way the deck's built right here, this is basically staple right here. This is solid. So you have 7 slots of cards you can choose that you want to implementing. So like what you can try is you can go like triple Veiler and the Gamma packets, or you can play triple Veiler, Ash, and 1 more slot. Like maybe a reboot, main deck reboot. That'd be pretty cool. So yeah, but going back to this particular issue, I don't want to cut this to 2 because I want to open this. So the only one is it would be either droplets or twisters. It's gonna be it falls upon either of these. So I'm not sure. I still gotta test it. But that's the issue I kept having yesterday. I kept drawing way too many of this. But yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, it was a bit rough. But the extra deck and the side deck are basically the same thing. I'll just run through it quickly so you can for those of you that haven't seen it. Okay, so you have your Celestial Double Star Shaman, your Martial Meta Marcher, Herald of the Arc Light, Chris Strong Kondax, Excel Synchron, Junk Speeder, amazing, Junk Warrior, oh dude, the bros. TG Hyper Librarian, Stardust Charge Warrior, and then your interactions, you have F8 Don Dragster, Cypher Lord Omega, Crystal Wing, Chaos Ruler, the Chaotic Magical Dragon, Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss, and Satellite Warrior, and then of course you have your double tokens and your tokens. If you want these, the link is in the description. Go ahead and use my promo code and get 10% off. These are so useful. Like, it's just so cool. It's the the convenience it has to just not have to explain yourself that they're so and so stats is so cool. Of course, yeah. Well, this is when you go first, right? You order this one, yeah. Second. Duster. What is this other order? This is out of order. Triple Dark Ruler no more. Triple Evenly. This is when you know you went first. Solemn Strike. Solemn Judgment. Oh, in the last video, some of you were asking what to side out, and what typically you side out is you side out these guys. These are like your slots that you side out normally, and then sometimes you side out one Caligo. Where are you, Caligo? Yeah, this is typically what you side out. Everything else stays intact because this is always useful. Oh, depends if you go second. If you go second, you can side this out as well. Let's go second. Mid breaker is just you always want to keep it in because if you go second or first, it's always good. You activate it, you're protected. But that's basically what you juggle around. You mess around with these ratios. You side these out depending on the matchup. You know, you put these in and so on. But that's basically the deck, man. Yeah, it was unfortunate. I didn't really like the outcome, but this is what testing's for, right? We're just trying to get it right. So those 6 ones are for this, and then top cut. I didn't make top cut. No, Infernoble, Dragoonity, Tri-Brigade, Dragon Link, and Goons. Oh my god, what the hell, Reese? Okay, so he against Guru Goons, he goes I start and then I'm like, this guy's dead. I opened up the best hand off possible, and he goes, okay, standby, shifter. I was like, what the fuck? What am I supposed to do that? I was like, what the hell? So I lose that one. Game 2, I go first. I'm like, oh my god, this guy's dead. You didn't have shifter again. I win. And then what happens again? He goes shifter again. I was like, oh my god. So then I have droplets and twisters, and I just pass. And then he goes red ice fusion, goons, set 2, pass. I mean pokes for 3k and passes. I'm like, this guy's dead. I have twisters and droplets. He's dead. And then I go get twister. And he judgments. I was like, what the hell? He's saving that one back row. I was like, okay. So then go droplets, card the converter, negate his dragoon, summon junk, bring my converter, and then he goes summon limit. I was like, oh my god, are you freaking kidding me? It's so bad, dude. So I lose that one. I was like, what the hell? Then I lose Tri Brigade because of that issue where I opened up way too many of this. Yeah, like game 1, it was good to play though. Game 1. Was it game 1? Was it game 1? Game 2. He does a perfect play against me. He goes, I resolve speeder, and then I go effective Stardust Synchron, and then he goes Ash, and I was like, what the hell? And then he goes do Burial. I was like, no, because that's how you play Fast and Burial, by having the trail in your graveyard, and then it allows you to play further. But he played it perfectly, so I was like, oh wow. So I lose that one. And what else? What was the other one? Can't remember the other one, but it was just bad. It was just like, yeah. But at least now I know. Like, that was the issue that kept occurring. So now we just gotta address it and find out what we actually need to be fixing. But that's gonna be a whole other video. Like, subscribe if you haven't, and thanks for watching.